Today, as promised, we can't talk about then street sweepers, then them mami them way they sweep na street na Freetown. We complain say for over a year now, they not receive the token, the salary, whatever way you call them, we then supposed for receive after then kingdom sweep done at the end of the month. If you remember way back, or if maybe you be done the follow or you not be follow up, when them be start this money na be like a token, then be they give and say, okay, well, I like ajo. But at the end of the day, then think I like say, now then salary, we then they pay them with the month done. So, because na token, you go find out say the money not even reach Amos, we now 150,000. Now then they pay them we month done. Well, make we just listen to the clip. Let we hear waiting dear Mamia get for say. Listen to this.
Voice of aggrieved different workman them, waking sweep na streets them na Freetown, from east, west and central parts them. Be commence na on Monday, November 4, front the Ministry of Works and Public Assets Office for express out in the field but they work in service.
They know the creep I'm in a bed. 3 o'clock. For now, no let no more for go sweep. I don't grab. Tell us today from UBD. Tell us today. Tell we don't begin sweep back up Aberdeen Road. Tell today they not pay. We say today. Who they suffer? Me what to me pick it that they eat and not get. Tell today me pick it and not get back. I say where they pay we now they buy back for me pick it. Tell today.
They don't want to work again. Let them left football. Let them pay. We don't work 1 year 8 months. 1 year 8 months. They not pay we 50 days. At UBD. So we want that money.
Then people here say, for when they start for the sweep na different parts than a Freetown, they can grab 4 o'clock morning for go na then different parts them where they assign them. From the time they begin for sweep, now only 150,000 they don't receive as salary, where this na about 1 year and some months ago.
Somebody can do one say now. Now that they know every month and 7 months. Every month and 7 months.
Where it be they talk on behalf of the people them na Congo Town, Zone 8. The chair lady for this zone say e not satisfied with the treatment where it say them people here don't they go through. We make it say if government not pay them people here, then go tap for clean the city.
Last year the chairman can meet me. He said chair lady, he said you zone I need 10 people. He said I want 50 people now this constituency for sweep. Now I say for go sweep outside. I say because me I don't go one problem or I go take people and just know. Don't follow the pay they go big problem. I say me I don't want mix man and kind thing. Now I say chair lady, delay no go there then go pay. Every day 5 o'clock we go with the begin sweep from that Congo Cross with group from Congo Cross take a Congo Bridge. They say that they pay. They don't pay this year February. Now they call we 150,000. Now they can't give we. They talk to we but we not be vexed. We forget about that. Now they say, well, still continue this sweep. That's about, we don't sweep, say, they go back again, 6 months back. Nothing. I say, hey, but how people are going to sweep no more? They're not going to get nothing. I say, me, at the level, then people say, hey, Charlie, you know, beer. So they don't go call with this no. We don't let beer. And they don't say people that don't work from last year. From last year, when people that work, the money is too small. 150,000. Government salary is up to 600 where government they start for pay people.
In this protest, then people here be get meeting with the minister and deputy minister of works and public assets. And then say the deputy minister be tell them now 2 months salary backlog, then they give them force out of the over 1 year salary where they owe them. This then say they're not glad with it.
Today now we don't count. They say now too much money that they give we. The money that they give we, they say 150. Small money. We not dey sleep. Me while they work and me head they talk. Because I get less sleep. And net sleep na net. Mama, we dey suffer. Let the government sorry for we. Let them pay we for God and happy. We dey suffer. If we suppose forget 6 months, this bonus. He say na 2 months we forget. And if we not get this money complete, we say for the match up to the president. We win a grassroots. We don't vote for we country. We suffer for we country back. Then when the time reach, we reap the benefit. We not able to reap them. Now, then they turn to we.
Radio Democracy be try for reach out to the Deputy Minister of Works for explain to the public the agreement where they between the government and them people but not be able to get them. But we will continue for follow up on this and get the side of the ministry. So till that same day, me na Waniga Oja.
We want to tell Waniga Oja thank you and Radio Democracy thank you for that particular clip there. You don't hear it. You hear the grievance na the Mamiden voice. And myself I be feel say at first na Freetown City Council na they responsible for pay them. But now we learn say na Ministry of Works and Public Assets that they get for pay them. And you hear the mommy explanation. How much o'clock they grab? Because of, they get enough sleep. In head they turn. At the end of the day, if you go through all that kind of stress day, for make you reap something at the end of the month, I think say you supposed for reap within you they work for. And the saddest part is, anyhow you look at not a private institution get for pay them people there. Now government institution and get for pay them. We don't hear the side of the mammy them. I want to go with mind back when the Minister of Finance be they give interview na Radio Democracy. Let we listen the words them where he be the talk about salary payment. I want make we listen to this.
So in terms of how it reflects on the wages of people, first, when you pay 200 billion at the end of the month, it definitely get a direct impact. Because take a typical town like Kailan, for example, or Pujo. Within those townships, you have at least 100 government workers. When they appear on time, they have some money resources to spread around. They got their own family for take care of. So that takes care of the basic expenditure. Yeah, I don't really see what's like Chane. We've never paid salary beyond the 3rd or the 4th. I mean, that's a matter of fact. And the reason why they be the 3rd or the 4th, if the 29th, for example, fall on the Friday, naturally they go in the Monday or Tuesday. But the fact remains, even if you are paid the 3rd, it means after 30 days you'll be paid. Within 30 days you're always paid. There's nobody who can tell me that is not paid within 30 days. I mean, I can tell you that from both mainstream government to the subvented agencies. This is a government that is paying salaries on time. And I still there on record that when we are paying salary, we don't go to the banks to borrow. We do bank borrowing limited to 10% of the budget, but restricted for other goods and services, but not salaries. You see, I mean, we have done that throughout, and we can comfortably do that without even budgetary support. Budgetary support is still used to take care of other government expenses. Yes, I'm very much impressed. But let me put it this way. I'm going to be a little bit arrogant here to tell you that let me build the case as I build them. The supervision with the tertiary education they get now, they've never had it before. I was talking to the president the other day. I'm telling you this.
How about the new embassy? They even placed this, not forget deputy.
No.
Ambassador, then get and all this.
They say the way that deputy, these are the multilaterals. How much down in the account? They don't even account for 0.001%. No, 0.001%. They're not any significant. For paper, cost $6,000. What's that mean to the government budget? This is the issue. I don't try to make a linkage between the macro and the bread and butter. And if they take place, do it. But I don't accept one party.
Improvements done they on the bread and butter?
Yeah, people can better plan their wedding because they get their salaries on time. That's key. Salaries more day on time than ever before. I mean, just ask across the board.
Salaries day on time than ever before. Just ask across the board. Now we know say the Ministry of Works and Public Assets, they not pay them people here. And you hear the minister they talk. He talk say, waiting at $6,000, na nothing. How much then they pay them people are 150,000. But still yet, they don't owe them. Some of them say 1 year, 6 months. 1 year, 8 months. Why? Is it because then are the people them way you go and say they don't yonder? Those are the people who will for even fet for please and satisfy. One part of the mami they say even up to 9 no buy baguette for in Pekin because now yeah he abop for say he don't go sweep down, he don't suffer down, don't wake, don't sweep, then go pay him money. Make a count Usman Toli. Make we hear waiting and go pick from where to lay at table. Yes, Usman Toli, you get the platform, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Triple A. And also, I would thank all the listeners. This is a very interesting program today. We think about the situation of our country. As we will continue to say, the bread and butter issues, mostly na the poor one them. And this is now one of the sad story that we get for look at. Then people are, first of all, we all know say the minimum wage in that country, 500,000. The fact that they accept 150,000 just show how desperate them people are there. Knowing very well that that 150,000 means they not going able to sustain them for the month. So, in other words, this kind of job where then they work so not only somebody who is desperate for work, and ain't go do their job then they. But as you don't point out clearly, the Minister of Finance, when JJ Safar, have been not making quite clear, say they don't get any backlog. That all the salaries then they up to date. The question where I want to ask is, this is a clear example of how, you know, even the people that way they're at the lowest edge of the pay scale, then they complain about 150,000 low salary. And when you listen to them, they say they don't work for over 1 year, 8 months. 1 year, 8 months, you know, they receive salary, but it's still they continue for going on the street and they go work. That shows how desperate them people are there. And at these issues, them we always they talk about at this table. The fact that if this government really serious about reducing poverty, and we say one of the SDGs, the 17 SDGs, and one of the main one, I think the second most important one, now for reduce poverty. Yeah? And the first one, they say for make hunger zero hunger. Yeah? So those are the issues them where this government would plead to them for let them take them here very seriously. And this is a clear example from them people here. Working at morning 4 o'clock for go work when a community job. Yeah? For go work, for let them try for just, you know, maintain, they at least get something for putting a table for them picking them. Yeah? Why 150,000? Why them people are not going to try for pay them people for 1 year, 8 months? This is pathetic. When they talk about bread and butter issues. Now then people are the bread and butter issue, now they reflect. But if this actually reflect on the bread and butter issues, why? This is not the major problem we'll get. But having said that, you know, we all still get to ask some questions. Because the problem with we country, the informality into Baku. I believe, say, don't quote me for this. Yeah? I believe, say, the arrangement structure, I think, say, they don't go through the proper arrangement. Because, who said proper arrangement thing? First of all, you know, you get certain jobs then, let's be honest. You get certain jobs then when a voluntary job. Then say volunteer, at the end of the month, we'll give you, if not travel allowance, we'll give you travel allowance. Yeah? You get certain people and they can't then volunteer. At the end of the month, they get a OT, they get forgive them. Sometimes in the voluntary job, they get nothing. But the issue now here is, and what you will not get clear now, yeah? We want to know what's in the prior arrangement before them people had to start the job. What's in the conditions them were attached. Contract day, although in Sierra Leone, for most informal jobs, when they get contract, and just they come, they can't tell you by word of mouth. And say, well, we want you for like at the end of the month, we give small thing. Because we a proper contract day. Yeah, this is the case where the Labour Congress is kind of just like what we talked about yesterday with Fatoma. Yeah? All them people here, most of them people are then join union. This union, they represent the Labour Congress. So when you get an issue, when you get employment issue, you go to Labour Congress, you cry, say, look, me not a member of this union. Now they don't pay me. I don't work for over 1 year, 8 months. They don't pay me. So what will happen? Then now the responsibility of the Labour Congress for pursue this matter, especially when a ministry, where they say a Ministry of Works. Now they have a responsibility for ensure that these people are paid if contract delayed. Yeah, but I believe maybe there is no contract, and this is the way most of the informal jobs here are so then they go. There is no contract. They just come and tell you, say, well, we want to do this job here. Then when issue really arise, it's very difficult for you able to get you right because there is no contract. And we all know, say, in Sierra Leone, the Sierra Leone economy is mostly dominated by the informal sector. So we will say, then they take advantage of the situation, say, because then people here, then probably not aware of the labor laws. They don't know, say, by right, first of all, the minimum wage in that country today, we'll get for a look at that way. Then people here, first of all, they're not for to accept that. And also not desperate. But the minimum wage in that country today, everybody know is 500,000. And even as that, as recently as about a few months ago, don't they deliberate on them? The tripartite body. Now, 3 bodies are responsible for set the minimum wage and then tender them to the government, saying that this one let them pay the minimum wage. I think they even contemplate, say, for raise them to I think about 1.6 or so, 1,600,000. They don't deliberate on them. They don't talk about that. But up to this time, they don't sit down for let them finalize this talk. Because the minimum wage itself, at this point in time, is far below standard. It's far below expectation. So indeed, again, we still talk. The government, therefore, be considerate here. Bread and butter issues, mostly they reflect on the poor people. Time and time again, this network, Sarah Network, don't make a lot of effort to go to the marketplace system. The other day, I listened to the interview where Sarah Network make now Bombay street markets. People that they still cry on the issues of bread and butter. And in the JJSFR, the Minister of Finance, we therefore take them into consideration. Let a member say they campaign on the issue of this bread and butter, the grown dry. The Tolombono Wosidoya Agriboku. Now the most popular slogan during the campaign time. So now that slogan they take campaign. So it's important for let them try desperately. They read one article. The government they do well, but for now we understand say that they do well. Sorry?
I say, but they reflect.
They reflect on the people. This is the issue we get. They get for reflect, especially the poor people. Then desperate, they want to see changes. The change when they promise them. Now for able to put something now in grab now money, able to put something at your table. You know, and the only way by which they were able to do this, now on prices, the prices then, food stock, prices level can down considerably. Now the only way this way they were able to do them. When I don't take away subsidies, they say when they bring quality education so that it will reflect on the sport and other things they want to do for my Peking. But you know they translate, you know they work out. So we need desperate measures then for solve this issue of bread and butter. And this is a good example is, but that 150,000, even if you know there is no formal arrangement, but understanding the fact that then people are, you know, they say don't make effort. No, let's be real. Let's be realistic here. These are poor people. Now only somebody who is desperate, now go grab the money for a club for go work for 150,000 for one month, 1 year, 8 months, you know, they pay, still they continue. Even if there is no formal arrangement, be careful. Do something about it. So we ask the government, let them pay them people here. Even if there is no contract, no formal arrangement for the fact that you know somebody don't say that they give 150,000, then deserve them. Things are hard for them people here. The other day I watched the video, I feel like I want to cry. When they interview people that are the market, how then they suffer. I know this suffering only go on for a very long time. But let we be considerate here. Things are getting worse when it comes to the bread and butter issues. Some of them here when they do so, it take time before before they begin to reflect on the people. But right now we need an immediate solution to the problems then. So now that's what I want to put on the table today.
Yeah, before you go, remember the cheerleader, what he say. So one for Bolivia say it's a kind of informal way of arrangement because he said then go meet and say they need 10 and up to 50 people for clean that in zone day. So it's a kind of informal way, but if there is an agreement, say at the end of the day and the end of the month we go give a certain amount, I think say they're supposed to forgive them. Here now they say the deputy minister of works don't tell and say, well, then go able to give them 2 months money. For 1 year, 8 months, for only 2 months, I think they need for rethink that one day.
Exactly. Well, now that make I know say there is some form of informal arrangement. Because according to that cheerleader, he said they're not the cheerleader of the group. I think I'm going to meet them. Tell them say they want people for the clean streets. We don't know whether on voluntary basis or when I make we need for know whether they sit down and plan and say each one of them will they give 150,000 at the end of the month. Whether there is that sort of arrangement or we need people for the volunteer. You know, at the end of the month, if a small thing we know the kind of arrangement and then we country. You know, so you don't say, well, you know, so other people have said they can't volunteer without, in fact, knowing whether there is any proper. Then we'll just come because things are hard. That make us say the main word here is desperate. Because other thing no day, people in there they want work no day. So you say here is small thing, then say they give small thing. You know, no matter what, you go do them because you're desperate. I think say that don't likely happen here. When I'm going to meet that cheerleader, say, well, we need people, you know, for when they can't clean at the end of the month, they're going to give you a small token. You know, then they all go down kind of money, taking broom and money, you go to sweep. Well, no formal arrangement, no day. But here, now would they expect the Minister of Works to understand the situation on the ground. So then people don't cry. I was 150,000. You know, I mean, to understand that people they don't make efforts. And things are hard right now. We see what thing they go on. Although there is no formal arrangement, but at least though they give them small thing, you know, this is a small amount. People are desperate no more, not desperation no more 90 causes here, to be honest with you. But 150,000, you know, but it's very difficult, like how they talk no more. You know, because you go to Labour Congress and they will ask you, you not get any contract. Those are the things that will be asked you. Yeah? Where the contract? What are the arrangement? Or before they fight for you, how you come into employment. And then people are not volunteer. They don't volunteer. So you go meet Labour Congress. I mean, grounds money, to be honest with you. So now the government no more for think twice, say, look, then people don't make effort. And we know how difficult things are. You know, and for the fact that for the last 1 year, 8 months, they don't do them, you know, Lord, we compensate them. If not to all safe, but Lord give them part of what they don't do. You know, because I know say sometimes they want inflate the other thing again, maybe, you know, they want inflate the numbers of people away we don't need that because there is nothing formal here. There is no formality here. You know, but the government therefore be considerate, do something where it's reasonable, where they will actually make them people appreciate what government will do for them. Now that number I therefore put on the table Triple A. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Usman Tholi. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Nabi Usman Tholi. In your submission, I open the phone line now concerning them media where they sweep streets. They say they owe them 1 year, 8 months. They not pay them. And now 150,000 leons. Now and then they pay them for a month. And then say the Deputy Minister of Works and Public Assets, because now on that day, now they say they go give them 2 months money. And then they grumble, say the money small. So instead, make them just pay their like they no one give them the work again. They are just tired, made them give them the money, made them go. If you be there earlier how they play the clip, you go hear it from the Mamidian voice. And the phone line them open. Yes, caller, you dey live on here, you name and who side you call from?
It is Patrick.
Yes, Patrick, you get the platform, sir.
You see, when it comes to Sierra Leone, now the problem is this, where they get, we make some people just see them no more, they die, or sickness catch them because of the advantage where the disease can, the poor people there, you know. Anti-corruption for investigate that department there, to me. Maybe government, because the finance minister said they know nobody, they don't pay everybody on time. So even then if not to recognize government employee them. But I believe in any court, there's a verbal agreement where they stand against any defendant. If they don't make that verbal agreement, forgive the people that are under the 50,000 loans, which is less than $10. Believe me. Somebody is doing something to them people that were not right. Maybe they decrease the money, they spend up on their girlfriend then. Because then some of them that is used for even the recharge card or the top up a day. Some people, some of them they spend more than 150,000 on the top up, maybe for 2 days. How much now for a month for give their old people there? Them poor people who will not get where they is trained. Even not to recognize government workers, they not sign paper, but they make a verbal agreement through the chair lady where say, okay, well, I will find the people then. They don't make them verbal agreement today. Now they no one give them the stipend. Even that become a stipend. Now they will not call a salary or the token, whatever. They're supposed to give them. And then I believe you may say something earlier on, say, if it's in a city council, may they had them today. Because I remember back in the day, in a city council, they may do that today. City council may they pay people there. They get people there where they clean the street. Where they get motorcar, they get wheelbarrow, they get dustbin then at main street then where they go, they take them to they sweep there. I don't know how comes you come out under city council, they don't go to works now. So government, city council need for because that's an overlap of function. Now their own responsibility that they get in charge of the city. The mayor, they in charge of the city. They're supposed for Now, responsibility that for giving people either stipend or employ them where they're going to clean the city. Why this for go under works if not to corruption? And these are some of the corruption that we'll talk about in other country there. Somebody, they eat their money there somewhere. Believe me, if they investigate properly, somebody, the old land people have their money, they put it in their pocket. By pretend say you don't give the people there. Why? Now, if they don't say they're not holding people here, why do they volunteer now for give them two months salary? Why do they volunteer? If they don't say they're not holding their money at all. If I know say I know somebody money, and I will tell you, okay, I will give half of your money later. That means something's wrong somewhere. Anti-corruption need for investigate the department. City council need for go and take the responsibility. The mayor, this does not get nothing to do with the government. It got something to do with the government, which is the main government. But city council, in main responsibility, and some of them thing there. They're not for do overlap of function where works for go take their own thing where they're not to serve their own, concern them. So the people that deserve that $7 or $10 or less than $10, that $150,000, they deserve it. What you work for, you deserve it. Let me swear Bokuna Rako. Let me admit, I believe in it. They didn't swear. The people, they say God never answer the prayer. People that they saw look at my and say, you know, if you get money. So people who want to work early morning, they wake up 3 a.m., 7 in the morning for go work. They complain, talking about, even at the end, the paycheck go carry, go start, cool down your head, you go satisfied, so okay, yeah, I deserve it. Talking about that poor woman, Nana, I'm a 10 this. We know as I free talking cold do I'm a 10. Then December, November, December. And people that they go, they grab all the money. Why would I know? Even if not somebody, because it's so simple. Some of them they spend on recharge card on their girlfriend, even they lunch there, where they want eat good food. If I eat good food at Salon right now, inside free talk, you must spend more than 250,000. Because we're going to a restaurant, one nice shawarma, whatever it is, now 50,000. We don't add cook on top. You don't eat, maybe bill will come up to 150,000. Why they not good? Sorry for them people there. Let them just give them the money. Let's just pray that let government intervene and let the city council take their responsibility for helping them and me there. That will be me out. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, ID live on here. You name and who side they call from?
Yeah, Leone, Harun. They call from Boston.
Yes, Harun. Waiting now your contribution, sir.
Yeah, my own contribution, which you don't put on the table. So, the man is sorry. Really sorry for the country as how it goes so right now. But just like I can tell you, always not the foundation. Any house, if the foundation not good, if it's not strong, the man, all the block they bend. Now the same thing like a dance here where they happy so they're old people there. Where they do them job here, then tell us say they would pay the 150,000, but wait a month each and not pay them. But me, if I get for point out to one place where ACC for check back, na treasury. Tripoli, the game the way they play inside that place there. Not of us say money not the commodity, money they inside that treasury there. But people then they play some game there and you not go believe. Now they tell you for free. Just look at the old people there and their money. The man, people they hold them. They not repay them. Don't if you want to believe no more, ask the ex-service people the way they raise them. Way at least now they don't raise their money to 250,000 or something. Could you believe if it's for them go receive them pay? Believe me, they get for put something at table first before they get that 250,000. That tell you for say people they not get some reaction for nobody. Right now, the way how it don't do now some kind of a fish world 9 days. Who that strong you survive. Other way, you lazy small where you suffer. Now the way it is now. I'm telling you. So me, what's no more go get for say would they beg the government, but let them sorry for them and me there. Let them sorry for them. Let them do what they're supposed to do. Because it not tell well. They're too old. Then another thing, but then job business you hold it up. AAA, the country too small. It's small. The people wait there, the population, believe me, government alate, people that alate, they say government not give the job, government not give the job. Believe me, they tell you that population, the government not get that money, they say for pay workers. They not get them. People then for decide now for begin look at in another way how for survive. Not for go begin take hammer for the go knock people head. Say you forgive me your money. No. Let them sit down and think. Waiting them for do. Wait for help themselves. Now that one day now in Sierra Leone and lack. We don't see don't say foreigner they don't can they don't do all kind of party. I can remember the way Ghanaians they can that country they. That's the way their country been bad. When they can that country they then try for fair way out for fair money. Now Ghanaians they bring that shoe shine business car that's alone. Now Ghanaians then come the fishing industry. It been the boom. Ghanaians then they make money. Ghanaians then they come for can bake bread. You be the Ribokana bread. Now they do the thing and they not so for say government employ them, but they find ways and needs how for make money. And Ghanaians they make money. When they're ready as the country better no more, they move all that money they can and go to their country. We left so. What he makes a leader no consider and think instead of this fight all the fight reserve, this make no more cost than they mommy, where this make a cost and they would not consider and think. This now we problem na that country, the stranger they can't see is survive that way and get that money they go. So Triple na dan no more go get for talk, yeah?
All right, thank you very much, Aaron. Thank you,
right.
Sir.
Right.
Yes, caller, they live on here. You name and who the call from?
Yeah, I mean, Alusain on them as they call from London, Triple.
Yes, Alusain, you get the platform.
Yeah, just for both years to waiting, Usman Toli talk, the second caller as well, and this last caller. You know, it's very, very sad for let somebody whoop then they not pay. You know, but outside the problem be, this is the question. Because if people in the Butuna treat the sweep where whosoever they in charge of that particular job, they say in files they not tell and say get the amount of people and they for work for them, then a need for ask question. You know, what they say now that whatever agreement we no go proper between the people and where they go sweep and you know whether the government or whether because government is the city council is part of the government, but let's say whether the government or the middleman when I go talk to the chair lady for let it bring people in. I think anti-corruption needs for go inside and find out, let them know this thing thoroughly. You know, because from the finance minister or the information minister in interview them the interview and before, which he say nobody they know they waste time with anybody money. So now why now people are non they wait 1 year, 8 months, they not pay them. Waiting happy, waiting are the thing we go wrong. And waiting are the reason we make the mayor of city council not take responsibility for say, okay, these people they work for me own area where na they may live. Then people they may look after them. Even if I'm not aware of them, but for the mere fact that I load na my car every morning I go and come, I must see them people there. And I know say I not get them people there on my list as an employee them. Make I find out for know if these people they are just doing this job as self-help or na employee they way somebody else don't employ for do this job. You know, it's painful people for let you work, they not pay you. So me, the whole thing, whether kids sit in council, no city council, I think say the one way they in charge, where they say within Ministry of Works or whatsoever, let them try. Yeah, now then they in charge. I think say they need for speak with the city council department and let them work amicably, because we all know this lady with the Akisoya. We all know say na woman way really hardworking, and we all know say this woman don't live in them parts of the world here. So it know what it mean. Even a cleaner for go clean na a place. That person there na a very good job now they do. So me, I need to put blame on nobody na yasu. The only thing they need for do, the government need for consider this, because we know it from the government, because this is one of the main things. We don't know the one where they in charge, maybe in a different story we get for a from them. But if the story not be different, it be saying a reality, what in them people that they talk. Please, we they beg them, you know, with the changes what we voted for, we want that changes there for let it reflect on everybody in Sierra Leone. Not for just few people they no more. We want everybody for benefit to changes. So we they beg them, please, may them look into them people there in case, may them try for pay them people there. You know, we not rich within them parts of the world here, but people they come on 150,000. Me and you go able responsible say, okay, I able pay 10 people for the one only. You they able. And look what in the minister talk. $6,000 is nothing. It's nothing to pay people. So if it's $6,000, it's nothing. So what about 150,000, my brother? My brother is terrible and is sorrowful, you know, to be honest. So we plead to them, please, you know, we don't want to talk that much because we don't know deep into the situation, but we plead to them, let them go into them people here, their aid, because them people here, they need this thing, just like what Usman Toli talk, but let somebody just go do this kind of job. You know, no employer, just go do it. Must know how desperate these people are. Must know how desperate these people are. So if I can say anything, my brother, I think I will stop there. But it's really painful, man, for your hidden kind thing there. Trust me, brother. God bless you, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Alusain. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Yeah, Triple A. My name Abdullah from Melbourne, Australia.
Yes, Abdullah, you get the platform.
Yeah, Triple A. Where I don't listen. Or waiting these people that talk, the mamiden, when I was granted they talk, you go feel sorry for them because life is too difficult. Especially if you look at the money where they promised to give to these people, they're about 150,000 euros. Now small money, but for them a big money because they were able to manage small things. But we don't know how they make this arrangement. But for me, that is not too important because even picking where they in a house, even dog where the men where don't offer anything to you where important if for compensation. If they do not make no arrangement or no formal agreement for let these people, they may they go to clean the street. But as long as they do the interest of the country or for the community and for the environment, then the government they see how these people that they grab all the money. Some they grab before 4 a.m. They know they get good sleep. They go on the street. They take broom. They sweep. All that rubbish, they dirty, they go on their nose. So that they sick. Then, come on, they work for over 1 year. They know they get naughty. And then later they begin to tell say, okay, they go able to pay the 150,000 leons only for just 2 months. So, too embarrassing. This, and I listen to the finance minister where he played the record. What he talk, not to in reflects to what they happy to the people. They're too embarrassing because, you know, they talk one thing, then at the back, different thing they go on. When a negative, they go on. It's not good. So they get for a ring to these people then. If they don't want to make the clinic again, not a problem, but may they go look into the concern because they don't try for we. Because they make where people that they go to that country, that they make where they feel good, people that will see the street clean, people that feel the environment clean, and then Boku Robbie is not going in the street. So they get for look into that. That's the same way that the minister where they work inside the government. If you want more past their salary, they not work there, what they talk in the parliament. How much now that they pay for 150,000 for poor people there? 150,000 you. It don't take over 18 months or 18 months. Within 18 months, they're not they pay them. And then they can't promise for pay only for 2 months. So even some people that go feel say how these people come into this business, yes. Like one man be talk something. So still the way they happen to you, AAA, even a knife that they give you, sharp knife or hot knife, you go catch them because for me survive. Some people that they're not get nothing for do. The person go talk say, okay, before I sit down and host for nothing, la do this, la go survive. So if they don't decide for them to do that, it not mean say the food, it not mean say they're not rubbish. The government get for look into that for say these people there now people that they value with community. Now people they way they get interest over with community because for somebody for take broom for kind of street for sweep. Where you gonna Abidjan? They do and they where you go some part of Accra before they do and they but one day they not go with cry for say they not pay the aid. But why we your country any effort where people that they apply for that they make with community better, then the people above that they try to knock these people they hate down for me they not survive. It's not good. Me, I'm sorry for them. I'm not getting a chance for give them the money, but we pray for them. Let God may they get the money back. Now that's no more I get.
Thank you very much, Abdullahi. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Triple in Abraman, I call from London.
Yes, Abdulrahman, you get a platform.
Okay. Yeah, AAA, I know say beaucoup people don't see so many things on are correct things but I just want to make something clear. Because about the mayor, I don't see that people in the mayor now is responsible for it.
No, we already know say no to the mayor responsible because now works now didn't go.
Exactly. They are not street sweepers and they call them street sweepers. Then people are now you building stadium, then government works building there, or them they look after, or they under works departments, or they government assets. Now and then they're responsible for. I know say them they sweep around side street area, so that they call themselves street sweepers, but they are sweeping you building area. So an officer the mayor get anything for do with them people there, because when you go to they see the mayor and your own people there, then they do their own job there. Then people there or after the election, or they being called and say, okay, now we don't win election, now we own people there, they can't do that, with a great job. And the Minister of Finance, this is now one of the numbers they use say we don't create X amount of job. I believe certain people are the number they pay people, their number they wouldn't call say they don't create jobs there. So like all the other colors they don't talk. Therefore compensate them. Even though they not get formal employment status, but ends 1 year, 8 months. You know, it's a long time. Like Aruna talk on some of the Aruna America, some of the minister they are the top up money. It's even bigger than the people in the 1 month salary when they pay, they wouldn't use for the day. So I just want to make that point clear. It's got nothing to do with the mayor. The mayor, she's doing a fantastic job. She's trying hard. Then people are in our works department now and then get the arrangements with. It's nothing coming from the mayor's office. So thank you very much, AAA.
All right, thank you very much, Abdulrahman.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, caller, they live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Yes, AAA, good evening. This is Ahmed, they call from Virginia, USA.
You get the platform, sir.
Oh, AAA, this is really sad. For lay people wouldn't they pay $150,000 when I just $15 for a whole month. Then the whole government, they owe them people there for over 18 months. Really sad. And one thing I just want to say, I just want to provide a solution to the government if they really want to solve them people have them problem. Each minister sacrifice half month of his salary. I believe say that they go pay all the areas that way they owe them people there. But how on earth the ministers and they receive how many thousands or millions for the month? Then for pay 150,000 leons, we not even reach the minimum wage. Oh, it's really sad. Really, really sad. Then the minister, they say they don't owe nobody. Then they pay all the staff there. Then you get them set of people there where they not pay for over 18 months. Oh, this is really sad. Now the only country down the way then they work, they not pay you. Even then the minister, if they not pay them, we go yeri. Huh? Why therefore hold on to the people there their salary now then they say they go pay them for 2 months? Are they serious? No, this really pain me. This number I just get for say. The ministers and sacrifice half of their salary. Believe me, then go pay off the one there. But they're not going to do more. Trust me, AAA, they're not going to do them. As the other caller been say, 150,000, some of them, and they even then top up for the day. It passed now one day. Now, then they owe them a there, 150,000. It's really sad. It's sad. Nothing no good, no they owe the arena salo. All the time, na bad thing them. Anyway, thank you very much for the platform. God bless you.
All right, you too. Thank you very much, Ahmed. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I thought talker say he say government no go employ anybody for 150,000. He say because that's against the law. He say so we no go blame government until we don't hear all the facts them we them present. Yes, caller, you there live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Hi, this is nice to see you at the post from New York.
Yes, I said so. You get a platform.
Yeah, first, I be want to find out inside the labor union, then they, not in Freetown, where are they sitting down, not doing anything? That's number one. All them parliamentarians, who then they say, then they represent them district, do something to go on inside ND. Then we are now older people. At this point, they're supposed to get pension. They're supposed to get health care. If they not able to do any of those things incidents, then they left the house, then they go do all them up there, and for keep the country clean. So they talk about cleanliness. I hope the government, the parliamentarians, the labor union, the human rights advocate group, they all stand together and really protest against what is going on right now, because I think this is unfair. This is not right, because you just have to ask yourself, what thing they go through right now? What if it was me, right? Like everybody don't say the amount food and they talk about is very small. Trust me, this near you or a few other people at the diaspora who can take care of this. So this is not a shame if they not do something about it, right? If they not do something about it, I guess we have to. I just feel so disappointed, so sad to even listen to the whole situation. If somebody left the house in the morning, get up from his bed, go sweep my street, if you not care for the country needs that, think about the age. Right now they probably go through so many joint pains, so many illnesses then, like the other caller said, then we sweep the streets with all that dust, with the good and inhale, we don't even know whether it caused them some kind of respiratory illness, and then the government will do something. They better do something. I hope when they listen to this, then they have to do something. Otherwise, we will. I just think we need the number of people that they treat in this way. So I'm so sad to hear this today. Thank you, today.
All right, thank you very much, Asato. Thank you.
Yeah.
Again, when you think about the amount of money, it's like a token, 150,000. When you think about the way we then hire them, you go think back, say, just an agreement. You hear? Now works in public assets. Now they didn't go. And when you listen back, according to what the chair lady say, he say February, then begin the 150,000. Then other one then say it don't take up to 1 year, 8 months. The means where they use for hire they now or whatever, I think say if somebody don't put in work then supposed for receive the money. Even if not to salary, even if not token. There is somewhere inside Ministry of Works where them budget, they account for that. Inside Ministry of Works, they must get budgets, they will account for that. So if now the chairman will go meet the chair lady now, or whatever, but money they come out from Ministry of Works for come to them people there. Money they come out there. Because if they say, then we don't give them 150, who side that money come out? Who side that particular money they come out? So when they make them budget, they must they put money for them. So who that they sit down for the money? Because no matter waiting at the means for where they hire them, they must don't create side for them. For make their own money they come out. Because you hire somebody, even if na gentleman's agreement, even if na under the table, whatever way you want call her. There is an agreement between the Ministry of Works or the person where they in between the Ministry of Works, the person there, and then people and the way they sweep na it. And it under the Ministry of Works, but if you listen, they say they even care and say they begin care and go Aberdeen Road for go sweep day. So who that care and go Aberdeen Road? And the sad part here is, because of the level of illiteracy, people are not going to ask questions. And because of how people are desperate, people want a job. And me believe say, where they go meeting and tell them say, una come, una can volunteer, una go, then at the end of the month, then go give una small thing. That small thing, say then go give una small thing. Na dandy, na inside under that small thing, say then go give una, na dey the issue dey. But again, I want believe say, side day, by the expense, na Ministry of that works there in public asset. Side day. For them people have the money. Now they didn't go. And we don't listen to the finance minister. He don't assure we say, then they pay all man. Even if not token. Because he say, even if directly or indirectly, if you be listening, fine. So people that wouldn't get contract with all, he said that they pay everybody. So if they pay everybody, why then people there don't take 1 year 6 months? And the thing about we people them, you waited and say them one left. Even up to now, they're still sweeping. Oh. They are still sweeping. Because what did they tell you say, well, if Nasonomo continue, we go left. Which means they not say we don't left, oh, we go left. What did they say? They say, oh, we one left, but they say, oh, beer no more. Let beer, we just the beer. We just the beer. Now so we people in there say how for do. Not to so I can say now, gone are the days of the how for do. No, we don't want how for do anymore. We don't want to let we beer. Because if they don't owe you 1 month, 2 months, if we don't raise the alarm, take 1 year, una no raise alarm. Take 1 year, 8 months, and when they go 2 years now, una can say no, enough is enough. What's in the rights where we get as citizens then? That's why we they call for make civic education in a salon. Make salon man know his right. I know say a lot of people in Sierra Leone go tell you say I know me right. But they don't know nothing. They don't know. Because here there is something shady where they did. And what to make with a voice out now because of the people them. Those people are not supposed to be on the street sweeping. If we get a proper system, na salon, they're not supposed to be in the streets. No. This not the way where we don't look down upon jobs in Sierra Leone. See, they left now, they say the one that they sweep, now they all mammy them. Now then for they go sweep streets. What in the young people and they do? When you come back, they say farmer, then think and say, oh, now poor people and then they go na farm. This ideology, this mindset, that's what we have to change. Eh? That's what we have to change. Because we'll get correct system, the system supposed to take care of these old folks. But we'll not take care of them. They don't kind of streets now. Now then they sweep. Then at the end of the day, the 150, the token, they say then go give. Somebody somewhere, team up on topper. If not a person team up on topper, if you be saying at the ministry self, then I think say the deputy now we go tell them say then go give them 2 months money. For saying that 2 months they owe them instead of the 1 year, 8 months within the talk. But somebody need for answer we. Somebody need for answer we. Because if there is no system, and then old people don't create way for me to survive, that small money there. Just like waiting Patrick say, and waiting Arun say, 150,000. That's nothing. Yes, you go say, well, you add, because of now 100, 200 people, yes, you go come up to something. But I had the Minister of Finance don't tell we say, waiting at $6,000. $6,000 and nothing. Then for pay one person, $6,000 and nothing for pay one person. Then 150,000 as a token for them people here. Now big thing. It's not supposed to be big thing. So the Ministry of Works and Public Assets, when I didn't go cry, when I did the Deputy Minister say he go give them 2 months money, the need for can't tell we. Because we really want to know how them people and they don't they 1 year, 8 months they not receive the money. And it's our duty. Now we get for raise we voice for them. And that's what we're doing. And I believe say, yes, 98.1 don't do their own. Say a network Baku 7 don't do their own. Trust me. Let we see. Today, Wednesday, from now to Friday, something must don't happen for them people and they. Because not to the direction this. If now somebody team up on top the money, or sit down on top the money, or lay down for the money, or they roll for the money, where the people then they suffer on the street, then we need for make that other person they know say this is not business as usual. But again, if not the ministry, then somebody for answer question at parliament. Because now could they send the people in there, the parliament they represent the people. So if the people are not able to talk to them, people who can land say now 1 year, 8 months, let them go answer in parliament. Why? They not be given the money. Who's part of una budget una can make way allocate for them people in there? But we want the authorities concerned for make them handle this. The authorities concerned, they need for rise up and handle this. Now make we play the clip of the finance minister, always he say, and he not reflect to them poor people here. And these are the people who they talk about. He say, yes, people can get job, then they pay them now on time, and now land say 1 year, 8 months from Musai, Ministry of Works and Public Assets. Whatever kind of agreement If they don't want if they want to stop themselves now, then they not a problem. But what they don't work for, let them get it. Because I don't think say it right. We check the age then, you know right? When the system, the country, if it be correct, then it's supposed to take care of them people then they. But now they say that they can't render their service. Eh? So we don't sound the alarm. Whoever is concerned, something needs to be done. Because not also we want them people there for day. Not fair on their part. Not look nice at all. A darkness deep at that tunnel day. They really see the blink of the light. Do ya? We the hope say Vima Bosco, he say make them pay the people up front. So instead of the 2 months where they say then they pay them, they need for pay them all their money. They need for pay all the money. They need for. Now they lock today on program. They lock today on ya. We'll come back tomorrow. Maybe by tomorrow. If works talk, any day we then talk, we dey out there. Look, I waiting then see. And I even they think for send the camera to the people them. That 4 o'clock in the morning. Let the camera go find them. Let we see how then they work for that 150. Let we see. I think we will do that send is yourself. Make we go find them people there. That early morning day. Let the camera go visit them. Maybe some man can in cozy bed. So he really don't know waiting the people and they go through out there. Because then they are in cozy bed. By the time they come out for camp, the streets all long clean. Who side them people there they take care of. Who side then they take care of. But I think say it's not good for make we wait till 1 year, 8 months before we say enough is enough. Eh? 1 year, 8 months before you say he do so? Ha, Salon. Or again, maybe you go say because we cannot day. But that's a token. Eh? That lock the remote. And the window and I open small. We go there back tomorrow. Just a quick announcement. First week in January, Sierra Network meet and greet na Sierra Leone. Meet and greet na Sierra Leone first week in January. If you get for Dede and one for be a part, even a one person self, we go do a more. I want to let we know that. I like na one person. We could definitely do them. And we can choose the one that we want. Make where we able to bring them, no that enough for where they go. They will not talk all the thing here. And inside that end back we get for go King George's home. The home for the aged na grafting for go do donation. Now we suggest that na. And not forget, say, the school project is still there on. If you want to donate. Yes, even today, we get somebody we donate. So people are still helping out. And we really appreciate the person. for in donation. And also, not forget say we get for go to the provinces. This now na free talk no more. Now can they talk about tonight. So one go to the provinces, let we go check out how the things then they happen there. Let we go check them out. So if you want for sponsor any part to get sponsor as them already for some areas then, but if you want for sponsor any other area we not go clash, definitely we're still open to that. I think na done day for today. We'll go there back tomorrow. Maybe we can continue how we want Salon for be a better country. Salon go better. And I will tell you, not for say, now for say how for do. No, we need greet take how for do. Low beer, no, we need a green beer. We need them for fix now. Till we meet again tomorrow. Tigi Police, tata.